Hey there, fellow go-getters. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart and crucial for anyone looking to level up their life. Crafting the ultimate morning routine for success. You know, I've always been fascinated by how the most successful people start their days, and I've spent years perfecting my own routine. Trust me when I say that a well-calibrated morning routine can be a game-changer. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the key elements that make up a perfect morning routine. Whether you're a night owl trying to become an early bird, or you're just looking to optimize your mornings, I've got you covered. We'll explore everything from avoiding common pitfalls to incorporating mindfulness and setting intentions. So, grab your coffee, or tea, if that's your thing, and let's jump right in. Starting reactive versus starting proactive. Alright, let's kick things off with a common mistake I see people make, and trust me, I've been guilty of this too. It's the classic trap of starting your day reactively instead of proactively. Picture this. You wake up, and the first thing you do is reach for your phone. You start scrolling through social media, checking your emails, or catching up on the latest news. Sound familiar? I get it, I've been there. But here's the thing: when we do this, we're essentially letting the world dictate how our day starts. We're reacting to whatever information comes our way, be it a work crisis in our inbox or a friend's Instagram post. This reactive approach sets the tone for the entire day. Before you know it, you're playing catch-up, your mind is cluttered with other people's agendas, and you've lost control of your own priorities. It's like letting someone else write the first chapter of your day's story. Instead, I want to emphasize the importance of intentionally setting your own agenda. When you start your day proactively, you're in the driver's seat. You decide what deserves your attention first thing in the morning. Trust me, it's a total game changer. By taking control of those first crucial moments of your day, you're setting yourself up for success and productivity. So, here's my challenge to you. For the next week, try putting your phone on airplane mode before you go to bed. When you wake up, resist the urge to check it for at least the first hour of your day. I promise you'll feel a difference in how you approach your mornings. Organization. Now that we've tackled the reactive versus proactive mindset, let's talk about organization. I'm a firm believer that how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. And one of the simplest yet most effective ways to start your day right is by making your bed. I know. You might be thinking, really? Making the bed is that important? But hear me out. There's something incredibly satisfying about this small act of organization. When you make your bed, you're accomplishing your first task of the day. It's a small win, but it sets a positive tone. Plus, coming back to a neatly made bed at the end of a long day? Pure bliss. But let's not stop there. While you're at it, take a few minutes to tidy up your room. Put away those clothes you tossed on the chair last night. We've all been there. Straighten up your desk. Maybe open the curtains to let some natural light in. These small acts of organization might seem insignificant, but they have a profound impact on your mindset. You see, a clean and organized environment does wonders for your mental clarity. When your physical space is in order, it's easier for your mind to focus and stay organized too. It's like giving yourself a clean slate to start the day. Plus, it's a great way to practice mindfulness. Being present and intentional with these small tasks can help center you for the day ahead. I remember when I first started incorporating this into my routine. I was skeptical at first, but after a week, I noticed a significant difference in how I approached my days. I felt more in control, more put together, and honestly, more ready to tackle whatever challenges came my way. So, give it a try. Make your bed, tidy up a bit, and see how it affects your mood and productivity. You might be surprised at the impact such a simple act can have on your entire day. Nutrition and hydration. Alright, let's talk about fueling our bodies for success. Nutrition and hydration are absolutely crucial components of any morning routine, and they're often overlooked in the rush to start the day. First things first, hydration. I cannot stress enough how important it is to hydrate your body as soon as you wake up. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. I always keep a glass of water on my nightstand, so it's the first thing I reach for in the morning. Trust me, it's a game changer. That initial burst of hydration kickstarts your metabolism, helps flush out toxins, and just generally makes you feel more awake and alert. Now, let's talk breakfast. I know mornings can be hectic, and it's tempting to grab something quick and easy. But here's the thing: what you eat in the morning sets the tone for your energy levels throughout the day. I've learned the hard way that sugary cereals or processed breakfast bars might give you a quick energy boost, but they'll leave you crashing before lunch. Instead, I opt for nutrient-dense options that provide sustained energy. Think whole grains, proteins, and healthy fats. My go-to is often a bowl of oatmeal with some nuts and berries, or a smoothie packed with spinach, protein powder, and a banana. Experiment and find what works best for you. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about intermittent fasting? I've heard that's good for you. And you're not wrong. Intermittent fasting can be a great option for some people. I've tried it myself and found it beneficial. The key is to listen to your body and do what feels right for you. If you choose to fast, just make sure you're still staying hydrated. Remember, the goal here isn't to follow a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about finding a nutrition and hydration routine that energizes you and sets you up for a productive day. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel, and don't be afraid to adjust your routine as needed. Activity, motion. Now, let's get moving. Incorporating some form of physical activity into your morning routine is absolutely essential. Trust me, I know the struggle of dragging yourself out of a warm, cozy bed to exercise. But I've found that starting my day with movement has been transformative. For me, it's not about intense, sweat-dripping workouts, unless that's your thing, in which case, more power to you. Closing parenthesis. Instead, I focus on a custom mobility and stretching routine. It's all about waking up your body gently and preparing it for the day ahead. I start with some simple stretches right in bed. Then, I move to the floor for a series of mobility exercises. I focus on opening up my hips, shoulders, and spine areas that tend to get tight from sitting at a desk all day. I also incorporate some yoga poses like cat-cow and downward dog. The whole routine takes about 15 to 20 minutes, but it makes a world of difference. The benefits of starting your day with movement are countless. It boosts your energy levels, improves your mood, thanks, endorphins, enhances your focus, and just generally sets a positive tone for the day. Plus, it's a great way to practice mindfulness and connect with your body. Now, I want to share a bit of my personal routine with you. After my mobility work, I like to take a short walk outside if weather permits. There's something magical about combining gentle exercise with fresh air and natural light. It helps regulate my circadian rhythm and just makes me feel more alive and connected to the world around me. Remember, your morning movement doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. It could be a 10-minute yoga flow, a quick jog around the block, or even just dancing to your favorite song while you get ready. The key is to find something you enjoy and can stick to consistently. So, I challenge you to incorporate some form of movement into your morning routine. Start small if you need to, but give it a try. Your body and mind will thank you. Mindfulness. Alright, let's take a moment to center ourselves and talk about mindfulness. In our fast-paced, always-on world, taking time for mindfulness might seem like a luxury. But I've found it to be an absolute necessity for maintaining balance and clarity throughout my day. When I first heard about mindfulness meditation, I was skeptical. I thought, I don't have time for that. I can't sit still and, for an hour every morning. But here's the thing: effective mindfulness practice doesn't have to be long or complicated. I've found that even a short, 5 to 10 minute session can make a world of difference. My personal practice involves finding a quiet spot, usually right after my morning stretches, sitting comfortably, and focusing on my breath. I use an app called Headspace to guide me through a short meditation. Sometimes I do a body scan, other times I practice loving-kindness meditation. The specific technique isn't as important as the act of showing up and being present. The benefits of this practice have been profound for me. It helps me start the day with a calm, clear mind. I find I'm better able to focus, more resilient to stress, and generally more patient and kind throughout the day. It's like giving my mind a clean slate before diving into the chaos of the day. And I'm not alone in this. Many high performers and successful individuals incorporate some form of mindfulness practice into their routines. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, often talks about how meditation has been a game changer for him. Oprah Winfrey, Jeff Weiner, former CEO of LinkedIn, and even LeBron James are known to practice mindfulness regularly. Now, I know meditation isn't for everyone. If sitting still isn't your thing, there are other ways to practice mindfulness. You could try mindful walking, where you focus on the sensations of each step. Or practice mindful eating by really savoring your breakfast. The key is to find a way to be fully present in the moment. So, I encourage you to give mindfulness a try. Start with just 5 minutes a day and see how it affects your mood and productivity. You might be surprised at the impact such a small practice can have on your entire day. Reflection and intention. As we near the end of our morning routine, it's time to talk about something that I believe is absolutely crucial: reflection and intention setting. This is where we take a moment to check in with ourselves and set the tone for the day ahead. For me, this usually involves a short journaling exercise. I keep a notebook by my bed, and each morning I spend about 10 minutes writing. Sometimes I'll reflect on the previous day, noting what went well and what I could improve. Other times, I'll focus on gratitude, jotting down 3 things I'm thankful for. This practice helps shift my perspective to a glass-half-full mindset, even on challenging days. But it's not just about reflecting on the past, it's also about looking forward. This is where intention setting comes in. I take a moment to think about what I want to accomplish that day. I write down my top 3 priorities or goals. These aren't just work tasks, but could include things like practice patience with my team, or take a walk during lunch break. Quote. By setting these intentions, I'm giving myself a roadmap for the day. It helps me stay focused and avoid getting caught up in the whirlwind of emails, meetings, and unexpected tasks that often pop up. I've found that this practice of reflection and intention setting is like a mental Qing Kong, a clearing out of mental clutter. It allows me to approach the day with purpose and clarity. Plus, there's something powerful about putting pen to paper and physically writing out your thoughts and goals. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: I don't have time for all this journaling and goal setting in the morning. And I get it, life can be hectic. But I promise you, even just 5 minutes of reflection and intention setting can make a huge difference in how you approach your day. So, give it a try. Grab a notebook or even just a scrap of paper. Jot down a few thoughts, set a couple of intentions for the day. See how it affects your focus and productivity. You might just find it becomes your favorite part of your morning routine. Conclusion. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. From avoiding the reactive start to our day, to organizing our space, fueling our bodies, moving, practicing mindfulness, and setting intentions, we've explored all the key elements of crafting the ultimate morning routine for success. Now, I want to emphasize something really important. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to morning routines. What works for me might not work for you, and that's okay. The key is to experiment and find what resonates with you. Maybe you'll love meditation but find that journaling isn't your thing. Or perhaps you'll discover that a morning run energizes you more than yoga. It's all about personalization. I encourage you to take the elements we've discussed today and play around with them. Try incorporating 1 or 2 into your routine for a week and see how it feels. Then adjust as needed. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Now, I want to share a tool that's been incredibly helpful for me in organizing and tracking my morning routine: Notion. It's a versatile app that allows you to create customized templates for your routines, track habits, and even journal all in one place. I've set up a morning routine template in Notion that I use every day to keep myself accountable. If you're interested, I'll link to a tutorial on how to set this up in the description below. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. What does your current morning routine look like? Are there any elements from this video that you're excited to try? Drop a comment below and let's chat about it. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on productivity, personal development, and living your best life. Remember, how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. So invest in your mornings, invest in yourself, and watch how it transforms your life. Here's to crafting our ultimate morning routines and crushing our goals. Until next time, stay awesome and have a great day.